best thing I can say about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is that it doesn't feel like it was made by an algorithm. It's not a Marvel movie. It is unmistakably something that tumbled out of the mind of one person, namely Quentin Tarantino. Keep in mind that Nothing But Trouble is also a movie that tumbled out of the mind of one person. Once Upon a Time, unlike most films, is not burdened with any sort of plot, which frees up screen time for other things. Things like people driving around to dozens of obnoxious 60s pop songs, cameos from people you recognize playing other people you recognize, at least half a dozen gratuitous shots of women's bare feet, Lena Dunham, people talking about how cool and sexy Roman Polanski is, and much more. Actually, I'm just kidding, that's about it. And it's 2 hours and 40 minutes of that. What keeps the film from just being a montage of the shit floating around Tarantino's brain are the two central characters, washed-up movie star Rick Dalton and his stuntman Cliff Booth. But there is no arc to their story. Instead, it's more of a flat line followed by a slight upward curve at the very end. So despite the fact that DiCaprio and Pitt have good on-screen chemistry, none of the drama or suspense in the film comes from their relationship. The film is not a personal story either. Though Rick Dalton is a self-proclaimed has-been, that story is resolved without much fanfare. Clearly, this is not the point of the movie either. So there is no plot, our only two characters have no arc, and our protagonist's internal conflict is given about as much screen time as Sharon Tate's bare feet. This begs the question, where does the drama in the film come from? If you're not a complete zoomer and you're familiar with the Sharon Tate murders, then you've just realized what must be the film's last possible source of drama. But if you know that, and you're familiar with Tarantino's catalog, then you have likely already predicted the ending of the movie. Keep in mind that Tarantino's next and presumably last film is a Kelvin Timeline Star Trek film that is not set in the Kelvin Timeline. This means, strangely enough, that the one group of people that will probably find Once Upon a Time the most entertaining are people who haven't seen many Tarantino movies, but who also know about the Sharon Tate murders. So yeah, I mean, it was weird. Maybe check it out if you fall into that part of the Venn diagram.